Hello my friends, in today's video we will take a look at GoPro Hero 12 Black. GoPro's new action camera entry for 2023 continues with an evolutionary approach. It builds on the basis of Hero 10 and 11, which introduced the new GP2 processor, 8x7 capture and local tone mapping. This year we got some more tweaks, some of which are rather useful. Importantly, the initial price of Hero 12 is significantly lower than it was with Hero 11. In this video we will take a look at the output and the feature set of Hero 12 to find out whether it is the right action camera for your adventures. Hero 12 uses a familiar body style introduced with Hero 9. If it ain't broke, don't fix it approach works in this case in my opinion. The only difference visible on the outside is the new design with blue dots that I really like. I think that it is a subtle and tasteful way to differentiate the 12 from 10 and 11. All accessories for Hero 9 to 11 are compatible with Hero 12, which is not bad either. Heroes 9 to 12 are among larger action cameras, but they also offer a lot of technology on the inside. The build quality is still excellent. This design has proven to be very durable. I have had some accidents with previous generations, but they always survived with minimal damage. There is one significant physical change though, and that is the addition of a 1/4-inch mount on the bottom of the camera. That is something that I didn't even dare to ask for, but I am extremely happy that GoPro has done it. The 1/4-inch mount will greatly increase mounting options whilst retaining foldable finger mount, so huge thumbs up for that. Hero 12 uses the same 1/1.9-inch 27-megapixel sensor from the Hero 11. Keep in mind that this is a stretched 1/2.3-inch sensor, not a standard size increase. It is paired with f2.5 aperture lens with 156-degree field of view in 8x7 format. The biggest strength of the GoPro Hero 12 Black is, in my opinion, still the amount of detail that it can capture. It can shoot 5.3K video, which is the most detailed of all conventional action cameras on the market. This amount of detail sometimes makes me forget that it is an action camera, so GoPro was definitely able to get it right. The overall output of the Hero 12 is greatly affected by the fact that GoPro uses a pretty aggressive form of local tone mapping. This is the same HDR method that you might know from iPhones. In ideal conditions on a nice sunny day, the processing works very well. The output looks pretty natural. Even the colors are rather tasteful, especially by action camera standards. An advantage, and basically the point of local tone mapping, is that it indeed captures a great amount of dynamic range. In difficult situations, there is a lot of detail visible in the shadows, but also a lot of noise. The white balance in the shadows is actually not as bad as with some other implementations of local tone mapping. It still looks almost cartoonish in some scenes, but when I think about it, GoPro is mainly about capturing the action, so I guess that it makes sense to reveal as much detail in all parts of the frame as possible. I've made my peace with the local tone mapping on both GoPro and iPhone. It has both pros and cons. There is also a new HDR mode, but that is just way over the top in my opinion. Standard mode is HDR enough for my taste. 10-bit color depth is available for all modes, and there is also a new lock setting that will give you a lot of flexibility for color grading, and it will significantly tone down the HDR look. I don't see any difference in the low-light performance of Hero 12 and Hero 11. Unfortunately, that means that the low-light performance is not very good. There is a lot of noise and not much detail, so the low-light performance is still the biggest weakness of the GoPro. Minimum focus distance is also the same. I would say that 30 cm is acceptable depending on the subject, and 40 cm is completely in focus. That is the same result as with Hero 11. Much like Hero 11, Hero 12 retains 8x7 aspect ratio. That is great for reframing or for using the same footage on horizontal and vertical platforms. 8x7 capture is still available up to 5.3K 30p. In 16:9 it can shoot 5.3K up to 60p, and it can also shoot 4K 120p. As expected, GoPro is also introducing a new version of hypersmooth stabilization. It is version 6, but to be honest, I can't see any differences. Much like version 5, it is fantastic in almost all situations. It is extremely effective, great for walking, driving, and even running. Auto boost function is carried over and I like it a lot. It will automatically adjust the effect of stabilization and crop. That one is great for situations with big impacts. 360-degree horizon leveling has been carried over as well. If you would like to find out more about these features, take a look at my Hero 11 review. Stabilization in the low light is okay, but the OSMO Action 4 has set a new bar in this category and the Hero 12 can't match it. You can see shaking even in static shots, but the walking is not terrible. Hero 12 also takes very solid 27 megapixel 8x7 stills. It is actually a relevant ultra-wide stills camera. The amount of detail is very high in stills and they are definitely usable for online publishing. Hero 12 can also shoot RAWs, which actually capture a lot of information. Overall, I am very happy with the stills capabilities of Hero 12. Both displays are carried over and that is completely fine. Hero 12 uses a 2.27-inch rear display. This is still one of the best displays that you can find on an action camera. It is very detailed and sufficiently bright, so it is generally a joy to work with. 1.4-inch front screen is also fine. Both screens can work at the same time and there is no lag on the front screen. Unfortunately, the front screen is still not touch sensitive, which is a disadvantage in comparison to the main competition. There have been some pretty significant changes with the user interface. The preset or output settings tab has been reworked and I think that it is a positive change. It looks a lot more modern and easier to navigate. Bitrate and color depth is now a general setting that applies to all presets. It makes the settings a bit less cluttered, but it is not possible to set it individually for every preset. The rest of the user interface is fine, and if you take some time to explore it, you should be able to use your GoPro very efficiently. Hero 12 still uses the Quick app, which is generally very good. I have never really had any issues with it, except one thing. On all previous generations, the preview in the app would go black as soon as you start recording, which made the monitoring of the recording impossible. GoPro has finally fixed it in 12 black. I definitely won't praise them for that, it should have been fixed years ago, but this issue is finally gone. Hero 12 comes with 1720 mAh Enduro battery. I was able to get 89 minutes of 5.3K 25p high bitrate video on a single charge, which is a very good result. GoPro claims 70 minutes of 5.3K 60p, which is probably realistic. Hero 12 should be more overheating resistant than Hero 11. I have only tested it up to 30 minutes so far in 5.3K 25p and it was barely warm. I've also tried a more extreme test of 5.3K 50p whilst the camera was mounted on the window of my car and the sun was shining at it. I still got almost 18 minutes before it shut down, which is actually a great result for direct sunlight. The audio quality is again the same as with Hero 11 or Hero 10, and that is completely fine because it is still one of the best on the market. A novelty is that you can connect wireless headphones and use microphone in them to record audio. I wasn't able to make it work with my old AirPods, but it is a great feature nevertheless. So should you buy one or upgrade? Much like with any product with a yearly cycle nowadays, it is difficult to recommend upgrading from Hero 11 to Hero 12. You would pretty much get the 1/4-inch mount, fixed in-app preview while recording, new lock setting and LUTs, Bluetooth microphone compatibility, longer recording time, and that's basically it. Fortunately, GoPro acknowledges the underwhelming nature of the upgrades by offering the Hero 12 at the initial price that is $100 lower than with Hero 11. If you have Hero 10, you will also gain 8x7 recording and 10-bit capability, so that would make more sense. If you have Hero 10 or 11 and you need additional action camera, you might also want to check out DJI OSMO Action 4. It shoots significantly different type of footage and provides better low-light performance. If you have Hero 9 or older, then I can recommend upgrading to Hero 12 for all the above, plus great benefits of GP2 processor and dynamic range. To sum up, GoPro Hero 12 Black is an excellent action camera, but probably the most underwhelming upgrade in the history of the GoPro. Apart from the quarter-inch mount, this camera probably could have been a firmware update. Fortunately, the price reflects that. Hero 12 still shoots the most detailed action camera footage. The output in good conditions is outstanding. HDR-ish image processing is a matter of taste and compromises, as I've explained. 8:7 aspect ratio of the sensor provides a lot of flexibility. The stabilization, including the auto boost function, is great, and so is the build quality and durability, which has been a major strength of the GoPro for many generations. If you are looking for an all-round action camera for traveling or sports, I can highly recommend GoPro Hero 12 Black. So that's it for this video, thank you for watching, I hope that you liked this video and that you have found it to be useful. Stay tuned for more videos and maybe consider subscribing if you don't want to miss my future content. I appreciate your feedback in form of thumbs up or thumbs down. If you would like to ask anything or share your opinion, please do so in the comment section, and see you next time.